In the cold light of day, is it still the right decision to leave Tex on the bench, do you think?
I think so. We looked at Tex. He was a bit sore. He didn't train that week. We had some good discussions about it, and it seemed like it was the right thing to do, for sure. Yeah.
Not that he makes a 6-goal difference, but how does him not playing affect the way you move the ball, if it did have an effect?
No effect on the way we move the ball. I think a little bit of leadership stuff. I weren't happy with a lot of our contests and probably the way we defended. So Tex obviously helps with that and the leadership stuff, but the way we delivered the ball, I don't think Tex would have had an amazing day either.
So what was the wash up of that? How do you? It's one of the few games we've seen this year from you that has been poor like that. How do you assess it?
Really disappointing. The contest work, ability to pressure, which I think we're known for, like our pressure and our tackle. Obviously they're really strong with their handball and shape around the footy, but yeah, we've been pretty good at that, and it's not a trend that we've been poor at it, but on the weekend it just got completely outworked.
Just one of those days, like?
Yeah, I think so. I think the first sort of 5 minutes we started okay and looked like us, and then they just kept showing up at the contest and we weren't there.
Is there any concern, I guess, how reliant you might seem on Tex, I guess?
No, I don't think. It's just because when you watch it, the system broke down, and when you're not good at a contest, your defence and your offence just break down. So it might look that way, but not from watching it.
You won the clearance battle, but then just couldn't get the ball inside 50. What do you put that down to primarily?
Just probably the quality of the clearances. That, again, their ability to get the ball from the inside to the outside was really strong, and they probably got some deeper entries, and our ability was probably just to quick kick it, and the forwards probably didn't read and react to those contests very well either.
Were you disappointed with the performance of the forwards?
I think they got beaten, but they've had easier days, and that's on the whole team to play our system. And as I said, it usually starts from the contest, and our ability to, we've probably been lauded for that, our ability to extract the ball from inside to outside and get a few better looks going inside 50.
So contest was the issue. What did it teach you about where your game stacks up against what are largely just considered the contest specialists in the Bulldogs? Yeah, and we probably got tested out against Geelong as well, who were pretty strong, especially down there, and playing on 2 grounds like Ballarat and Cardinia Park. Yeah, it's something we want to get to. I think we've still been pretty strong in that area. Our numbers, contested ball, ground ball, are right up there in the best few and with those teams. But we probably have to do it for longer. So do you give them a free hit at this one? Do you trust the group enough to say it was a bad day, or is there a bit more to it? No, we definitely have to review it, and we need to respond. So that's probably what the review will be about, and it'll be a lot of those pretty simple edits on when we should pressure and when we should tackle, and get that right for this week.
Is Rahilly a chance of coming back?
Yeah, I think so. As long as he trains Thursday. He's pulled up. He did a session yesterday and was pretty good. So yeah.
Do they wear with?
As far as I know, yeah. Obviously, doctor will go through the protocols, but as far as I know, it's looking pretty good.
That's Ingy. That was pretty courageous.
Yeah, Ingy. Yeah, he seems okay. He was pretty good after the game. Obviously courageous hit, and hopefully he'll just be the week.
Were you fearing at one point that Ramps might be missing this week when you saw the bump, given everything we've seen from the MRO this year? Yeah, initially I was. You're always a little bit worried.
But I think they were right, and he bent down to contest the ball, and it was reasonable technique, to be honest. So yeah.
How tough is the contest against Brisbane this week, considering you have to kind of bounce back?
Yeah, they're obviously experienced side. They're a big-bodied side, so we've got to be ready for that. They probably move the ball a little bit different to the Bulldogs, and we get to play on our home deck. So, no, it's going to be a really good challenge. We knew this sort of 4 or 5 period was going to be a tough one. I reckon we've passed in some aspects and we haven't in others. So, hopefully we better put our best foot forward this week.
You mentioned the word respond. What was the initial player feedback? I'm assuming you haven't done the full review yet, but what was the initial player feedback to what went on?
No, they were just disappointed, and they just, probably the biggest thing they said just wasn't us, didn't feel like us. Really struggled to get our game going in all aspects of the game. So that was disappointing. We had a we probably had some good vision to show. Like last time we played, we thought we played the right way. We pressed the game, we got after them, and were able to put a score on the board. But yeah, it didn't happen this weekend.
Any early explanation or what their gut feel about?
No, they were the same. They just broke our tackles. They were cleaner over the ball. They said everything we said, to be honest.
Reece Smith said after the game, you guys just felt like you were 5% off. Do you know what you put that down to?
No, probably that's something we'll discuss today with the group and the leaders. But it did look like that. We were probably that little bit % off, and they were very good, and they're playing some good football. So they're going to be hard to beat.
Is it good, Rahilly, that it's not a trend? Is that make it easier to review and teach the guys that it's not something that you've done consistently?
Yeah, I think visually, and if you look at the stats, our brand's been pretty strong, and I think the thing we've just got to work really hard on is just responding and getting back to that brand straight away, not in a couple of weeks. That's the test of a young group. You don't let it linger. You put your foot back on the throat and go again.
Does Ballarat have anything to do with it? I guess the journey or any kind of feeling, I guess, about it?
No, I didn't. Just because we played well there last year and played the exact way we wanted to play, and probably the way you need to play against the Bulldogs that are so sharp around the contest, and yeah, we just didn't bring it this week.
What about the travel that you guys have had to do as a whole in the last few weeks, going over to Ballarat, Geelong? You guys have had to Tassie as well.
Yeah, different grounds for sure, and those teams play well there, but we want to be that team that can play anywhere, and we've spoken about that, and we want to win away, go away and connect as a young group and get it done.